It's time to play this git fiddle. And I'm gonna be lifting these weights and getting skinny in the middle and buff right here. Even though I haven't done a lot of bicep stuff, but I still pulled off that position because I'm tough. Yeah. Nope. Not at all. That was a joke. I hope I don't fall. I'm gonna change the camera angle so you can listen to me bango tango. And hope my hair don't get tangled if I grow it too long. And I hope you like my song. Bismarcky. Yeah. No comment one way or other politically. I'm gonna play my song. I'm gonna play it long. I'm gonna start right here. I'm gonna sing this song about a queer that I stood up for many a time. Everything's okay with this rhyme. The guitar's out of tune. Let's tune her on up. Let's get this straight, and that's what's up. And the sky was amethyst, whatever that means. I think it's something about some fish, or the color of blue, or color of green. It's something nice that Courtney Love said, or whatever her name is, in some other words, but in that same melody. And it was about something funny, like turds, or something that you can laugh at, but you're not supposed to say. I hope this song doesn't sound super intentionally gay, but that's okay. Sky turned to blood red, 'cause he had some glasses on that made him say, oh no, werewolf shed. At night when he got in a fight with a cat, everything was quite alright, 'cause the cat didn't hurt him and neither did he, so everything was okay with him and me. That's the point of the song, everything's alright, day or in the night. going to backtrack some, make this song really awesome, to where it begun, to where it started with the amethyst, whatever that was, that sounded kind of sharded, because it wasn't quite perfect in my eyes how I envisioned. It sounded kind of like some false idea of lies, and I was missing the lyrics that I wanted to say, but they came out just okay. So that's alright today, everything's alright, and the country song tonight is gonna sing along with me. On the radio, cause it's opposites day, that's what they said, not me, no way. But that's okay. Everything's fine tonight, today. It's what Mr. Rogers will say, in heaven or another place. And that's okay, cause Mr. Rogers is alright. I think he is, cause he did as good as he could. And he didn't give anyone a fright in the day, in the daylight, the way he liked. And he fought for what he thought was good. And he was Mr. Rogers, and he did everything he could. And he liked to watch the LA Dodgers in his time. He was very, very old, and he liked those rhymes. And it's okay, cause he didn't like crimes anyway. And he did what he could to be a good person in his day. In 1980 something he was good, and let me tell you what, Mr. Rogers, I don't know if he even liked a woman or a man's, but kept it to himself, kept it private and hush. Everything was alright with Rogers and stuff. Because Mr. Rogers had a greater purpose, let's not talk about what he liked in private. Because he liked to look at some things on magazines or something in his private time, and it had nothing to do with what he liked to rhyme and sing about, and that's his own business. So I hope he likes it and he keeps it private when he goes and takes a whiz or whatever you call it. You know what I mean. Mr. Rogers is okay, and that's the point, and end the meeting. No, I don't want to end the meeting right now. I'm gonna keep on sang before this song is just long, and it makes me say wow. Why do I think about people in my head as I'm doing what I did? And why did I say the sky turned red? I don't know why that thought went out of my head in the form of words when I sang everything's okay. And I know this guy who has a last name of Chang, but I don't know what to say about that politically one way or another. It's okay to joke about a shit, cause everyone does that every once in a while, even though it's in private. And it's okay to laugh a lot and not just smile, cause that wouldn't be appropriate when you talk about stuff like that, like you know what, that ends in it. And everything's okay, everything's alright today, everything should be all right and fun, because we get to play like Mr. Rogers did. He had a playtime or something or another with his kids that he liked in his audience. Everything's okay, and he never had to take fingerprints of himself by a police officer by willingly putting his hands down to obey the law. And that's alright, cause he nearly risked it all. He nearly risked it. He nearly fell, but he didn't fall. He didn't fall. He tried to do what he thought was good and true. He stuck to what he thought he had to do and what was right too. And he went to court, Mr. Rogers did. I don't have to retort, I'll only say it once, unless I feel like referencing parts of it. But I'm not gonna repeat myself too much. I'm not a dunce, and neither was Mr. Rogers, and that's okay, cause he doesn't matter sometimes on the issue of gay. And that's alright too, and you shouldn't worry about that. It's true, it's okay. Mr. Rogers stood up for what he believed in his day, and that's what he did. He went to court to stand up for what he thought was good. And maybe Jimi Hendrix did too. Oh shucks, that's what he said, but I don't know what he believed in. He was kind of into his own self, and I don't know if he even ate meat, or if it was in back then with the people he knew, because I'm sure it was very popular too. But that's not the point. Mr. Rogers is okay, because I think he made it to the other side when he died that day. Everything's just okay tonight, and everything will be just fine, whether Mr. Rogers is in flight or if he's here with us in spirit some way or another. It'll be alright, be okay tonight, because we know that if we do what's right, then everything will be okay tonight. So stick to what you believe in, even if you're just ready to begin. If you're really young or ready to start over or whatever, or hungover, that would be just fine. If you want to start over new this time, then it's quite alright. You can do what you want today and tonight and into the future. Don't get into a fight unless you want to be a boxer. Try to understand those people, but be true to what you want to do. Unless you're in a verbal fight, then I guess that's okay. Just please don't break any laws, and you know that you never would. So you'll be alright, like you always typically have been, cause you are good. And everything's good with you, cause you seem true to what you think is the right thing to do. So Mr. Rogers, give to ya, and do what you have to. Today, and I'm talking to one person that I know if they hear it, and maybe another who may drink a beer or not be near it, because that's quite alright. I think they make good choices in their life. So when the sky turned red, why did it do that? It never will in real life, 'cause that would be a shat. And I won't curse, 'cause shat is not that bad. And the sky will never turn red unless it's a beautiful sun overhead. And everything will be quite alright today. Nothing will go wrong that much. Just keep believing even when it's tough. It's okay, so do alright and fine. Even if you don't dictate that for yourself, you just know it'll be okay, even when it's really hard anyway. Gets tough the next time after you've had enough and it got even worse and you can't believe what is so wrong. You keep on thinking in your head that there's a hearse and you try to play a song, but something went wrong with that. Oh no, what do you do when everything turns to shat? And in real life, that must be horrible too. You just keep on going through what you have to do, and you try the best that you can do, and everything's alright, so you do so great tonight and today and for the rest of your life if you can. Even though that's tough seeming, and every now and then you mess up, but that's okay, you just try again that day or the next day or the day after that when you've got much better and everything's okay. And I hope it's alright, and I hope you'll be fine, and just know that you'll be okay. That's right. And even when it gets tough and difficult, it'll be alright. One day it'll all be okay, even though right now it may be very hard, difficult, or whatever you're doing to escape what the thing is that you don't want to do, that you have to face or fess up to. It's quite alright, you'll do just fine, and that's what I believe in my mind. That's what I believe, it'll be okay if you work hard today or tomorrow at being good or at your job like you really should, and do what you have to that's unique to you, and do everything that you believe is the right thing to do, even if that means every once in a while having to be told what to do. But I doubt you have to. In this case, that just doesn't seem like you. So everything's okay, and it'll be great today, and everything will be alright. That's what I say sometimes when I try to tell myself and you and everyone that I think should be okay. It's true. the song. Alright. Okay. Well, check out some of my other videos that I really worked hard at. That was an improvised song. I have been a filmmaker and musician and in front of the camera type of stuff for a long time. That's it. I love you, Ronan. I love you, Ivan. To me, you're the best boys in the world. Go check out Rowan's YouTube page. I'll put a video right here, and there's Ivan's YouTube page. I'll put one of his videos right there. That's it. This video is for Rowan and Ivan. I love you immeasurably. Bye.